I'm Megan Edwards from Virgin Radio, and I am here with Shane Harte.
Hey, hey, hey.
When the lights go up, it'll just be us left standing.
You've got like this big label now. You are Bell Media's Future Star winner for the month of February.
It's crazy. When I found that out, I was just like,
Really?
Oh my gosh, it was nuts. So yeah, that's huge.
And you're in good company too, because the previous winners were like Coleman Hell,
Yeah.
Kaisa,
Yeah.
Alessia Cara.
Oh my gosh, Alessia Cara, she's crazy right now.
Do you feel pressure at all?
No, I mean, I think, I mean, I wouldn't say I feel pressure. I mean, you feel pressure as an artist in general all the time, but I think it's a really good accomplishment for me. Like, I see it more as, my hard work's paying off, kind of thing, rather than pressure.
Absolutely. And I mean, you're only 19 years old.
Yep.
Your hard work for the past, what was it, 4 years?
Yeah, I mean, I've been working on writing basically like ever since I was 15, 16, but I didn't really, I was signed a couple years ago with my label, and that was when I really started to take that seriously and start to write as much as I could and start to put out my own music.
So I heard that your sister was kind of the singer of the family.
Yeah, she was. She was always the singer of the family, and I sang all the time, but I just didn't think I had a voice. Like, I just didn't think I was good at it until I was about 12 years old, and I was sitting in the car with my dad, and I think I was singing like a Fall Out Boy song on like the radio or something. And then he turned to me and he was like, "You know what? You should do something with that." And
really?
Yeah. And then that was like the moment where I was like, maybe I should, and that's when I started, taking vocal lessons and tried to like strengthen my voice up, and that's when I picked up a guitar before, and I just started to write, and I just started to do covers and just try to figure it out.
So was your whole family musical?
Yeah, I mean, mostly my dad's side, but my dad was a musician when he was in high school, and he was in a band, but I guess, when in the 80s it was really hard to pursue that. I mean, it's not as accessible as it is now. Like,
absolutely.
I mean, you can make a whole EP in like your basement if you wanted to. So, I mean, he obviously didn't get to live out that dream, but he's always been very supportive of me and what I've wanted to do.
Does he kind of live it through you now?
No, I mean, it's so funny. Like, I've had a lot of people ask me that, but I mean, he doesn't necessarily, like, he lets me do my own thing. Like, he's just super supportive. Like, I know a lot of people that have like stage parents and have like people that try to live through their kids, but my dad I can honestly say is one of my best friends and has been supportive of me and my music my entire life.
That's great.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
What about your sister now? Does she still sing? Or does she
yeah,
travel with
she
you?
does. I mean, she always sang, but she didn't want to pursue it as a career. She's actually going to school to be a dietitian right now.
Oh, cool.
But she's always been really supportive of me. And it never was like a competition either. Like when I started to sing, I kind of was like, I don't want her to feel like I'm trying to like step on her light or anything or try to bump her out. But she was like, you know what, just go for it. And then we started singing together. And so it was great. It was a really supportive environment for me to grow up in.
So a couple of years ago, you were at the MMVAs, right?
Yes.
Performing with one of our favorites, Classified.
Yeah, that's actually so crazy how it ends up working out. I actually got that job through my singing teacher at the time.
Okay.
Because she is really good friends with a lot of people at Metalworks, and he just called Metalworks up and was like, I need a group of kids to sing on this track. So she was like, okay, cool. I've got tons of like kids that I teach. So she just brought us together and brought us to the studio, and then it ended up happening. And
Was
then
it scary on stage?
No, I loved it. I loved it a lot. Like it was really cool, and he's amazing. Like he was super nice to all of us. He gave us like a signed copy of his album, and he was honestly so professional with it, and
awesome.
really loved all of us being there for him.
So you do some acting as well.
Yes, I do.
Right?
Yes, I do.
You're on Lost and Found Music Studios.
Yes, ma'am.
And you were also on the Hallmark Channel in Good Witch.
Yes, I was.
So you're kind of doing the singing thing and the acting thing. Like, do you have a preference?
Music is definitely my passion. Okay. I mean, I think what I did when I started acting was I kind of thought of it as a way to get into the business.
Gateway.
I mean, it's really hard for musicians to just be musicians nowadays. Mm-hmm. And it's really hard for people to kind of break into that industry. So I did a lot of music theater stuff when I learned to sing when I was 12. So I was like, you know what? Like, I'm not a horrible actor, so I'm just going to try and put my foot.
You've got the lead, so you're definitely not a horrible actor.
Thank you. I mean, I just wanted to put my foot in the door, and it really ended up working for me on both fronts. And music is definitely something that I want to pursue 110%. I mean, I love acting so much, but music is my baby.
So maybe once you've accomplished all you want to accomplish in music, you'll do some acting.
Yeah,
more acting.
Oh, for sure. Like, I definitely think art is something that you can put in so many different ways. Like I think nowadays there's so many people that do everything, and true artists can do everything. I mean, even like Lady Gaga in like American Horror Story, you know what I'm saying? Like she killed it. So it's just like, I would love to do as much art as possible.
Yeah. And now she's nominated for an Oscar.
That's crazy.
And she won a Golden Globe.
That's nuts.
That's you, Shane.
I hope
in a
so.
few years. That's
I hope
you.
so. Hopefully.
So real quick, describe your sound to our
Yeah, I
viewers.
mean, as an artist, I think we're all changing all the time. I mean, I think the music that I put out is definitely a stepping stone for me. I think I definitely tried to put an alternative pop twist to it, but I definitely think my voice is made for more R&B alternative stuff. Okay. So the music that I'm working on right now is definitely way more R&B alternative. I'm trying to mix like the perfect mix of like grungy and like alternative and R&B. Guys, I listened to everything growing up. Like I loved Nirvana and Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? So it's really trying to find something that's new and different. It's really hard to make genres or to be big in a genre that has already been done. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of people nowadays are figuring that out and are trying to cross genres. And I think to me, that is like the coolest thing ever. Like if you can mix like hip hop and rock, and like I just think that is like the coolest thing right now.
And smart.
Yeah,
smart
for
well,
sure. Like it's just something that people can listen to and be like, I've never heard this before. Yeah. So it's just trying to figure out something different. I mean, but at the end of the day, I think R&B and alternative rock is where my heart is. And that's what I'm trying to do right now.
And your second single, Left Standing, is out right now.
Yep.
And it will be playing on the radio.
It's crazy. It's crazy to like turn on the radio sometimes and be like, holy smokes, that is me singing right now.
Do you get butterflies? Like,
yeah, it's still something that obviously is very new to me, and is very new to even the few fans that I do have. They tweet me all the time that it's on the radio. Really? They're like, oh my gosh, I'm like screaming right now. It's on the radio. So it's absolutely, it's nuts. And I'm loving like every second of it.
It is a huge accomplishment for sure.
I'm like speechless. So even like talking about it sometimes, I'm just, wow.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Shane Harte, he is Bell Media's Future Star winner. Thank you so much for chatting with me.
Thank you so much, Megan.
94.5 Virgin Radio, Vancouver's #1 hit music station.